Vandeham Sri Guru.
The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th Canto, 5th Chapter, text number 20, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on the 8th of November, 1976, in Vrindavan, India.
Sri Rupam Saprajatam.
Translation. My dear boys, you are all born of my heart, which is the seat of all spiritual qualities. Therefore you should not be like materialistic and envious men. You should accept your eldest brother, Bharata, who is exalted in devotional service. If you engage yourselves in Bharata's service, your service to him will include my service, and you will rule the citizens automatically.
Tasmad bhavanta hridayena jata sarvi mahiyang sammavam sasanabham akrishta vidya bharatang bhajadhyam sustu sanantat varanang prajana. So, Rishabdev was retiring from the duty of royal position, and before that he selected out of his 100 sons Bharat as the king, next king. Bharat Maharaj also very exalted. There is a long history of Bharat Maharaj. Under his name, this land or this earthly planet is called Bharatvarsh on account of Bharat Maharaj. This planet, the whole planet, was formerly known as Bharatvarsh. Before that, it was known as Ilavati Varsh. After the reign of Bharat Maharaj, it was named Bharatvarsha. So, the emperor of Bharatvarsha, of this ruling all over the world, even up to the time of Maharaj Parikshit. And this New Delhi, Hastinapur was the capital of the world. And there was only one flag, united. There was no need of hundreds of flags, United Nations. We have seen in New York, the United Nations organization, the flags are increasing, not under one flag. Culture is lost. In India also, the division, everywhere, the division is increasing. In Europe, there is only one city, that is also another state. Luxembourg. So, without the central point, certainly, gradually the division will increase, and in the name of nationalism, the strife and quarrel and fight will increase. Just like in India, 20 years before or 30 years before, there was no Pakistan. Now they are divided, and already two big fights have been performed. So, this is the position, that without Krishna consciousness, everyone will try to enjoy sense gratification independently, either individually, collectively, socially, economically, politically. Go on, divide. There is no oneness, simply division. So Bharat Maharaj is advising his other sons, he had 100 sons, that Bharatang bhajadyam, to just be obedient to Bharat. Don't try to rule independently, because if you follow the principles of Bharat Maharaj, that will satisfy the citizens, not ruling over independently. We have practical examples. At the present moment, there are 3 dozen ministers, 4 dozen secretaries, and 2 dozen governors, and so on, so on. But there is no peace. There is no peace, because they are missing the central point. The central point, Krishna. Krishna says, personally, he has come personally to inform us the real situation. He says, Sarva Loko Maheswaram. I am the proprietor of all planets. So accept this principle that Krishna is the proprietor and we are all sons of Krishna. Krishna claims, Krishna never says that I am Indian, I am Hindu, or I am Uttar Pradeshiya. No, he never says. He says, Sarvajonishu kaunteya sambhavanti murtaya tasang mahajjani brahma aham bija pradapita. I am the father, not only of the human society, but I am the father of other forms of life. There are different forms of life, 8,400,000 forms of life. They are all sons of Krishna. It may be a small ant, or he may be an exalted personality like Lord Brahma. Everyone. So, if we know the Krishna science, then we can understand it. This universal brotherhood, that we all in different forms of life, we are all sons of the Supreme Lord, Supreme Father. He says in another place, Mamaivangsa Jiva Bhuta, all the jivas, they are mine, part and just like the sun is part and parcel of the body of the Father. Similarly, we are also sons, everyone, of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. And if you are really advanced in knowledge, this Pandita Samadarshina, then you are actually Pandit. Not falsely to be called Pandit and number 1 fool. That is not Pandit. Pandita Samadarshina. The defect of the modern civilization is that there is no Pandit, all rascals. All rascals. Therefore, they have demarcated, this is India, this is America. No, everything belongs to Krishna. Then there will be peace. If in the United Nations they simply pass one resolution with determination that the whole planet belongs to Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and we are all His sons, there is no trouble, there is no scarcity. Krishna has created this world in such a way that there is no question of starvation in any part of the world. There is no question. Sufficient, purnamidam. There is no question of starvation. But because we have rebelled against the principle of universal brotherhood, we are all suffering. I have several times said that there are ample space. There is no question of scarcity. Ample space. I am traveling all over the world. So much space lying vacant in America, in Africa, Australia. Why the Chinese or the Indians should be congested, overpopulation? But they will not allow. It is my country. Have you got visa, immigration? Yes, I have got. All right, 3 months, then get out. This is why. Because they are rascals. They are falsely claiming, this is my country, this is my property, nobody can come here. This is dog's philosophy. Just like the dogs. They have selected one neighborhood and 3, 4 dogs, they live peacefully. Not peacefully, they also fight amongst them. But if another dog comes, immediately the 4, 5 dogs will attack. Why you have come here? Why you have come here? So this kind of so-called immigration department means dogs department. They are maintained for checking the human life. Why there should be immigration? We are all brothers. Why you should stop? It is my father's property, it is your father's property. India was like that. The foreigners took advantage of India's simplicity, magnanimity. They came here, the Mohammedans and the Christians, to exploit it. But India was very much magnanimous. Anyone who comes, yes, come here, learn Vedic literature. India's philosophy is Griham Satram api praptam vishastam aputu bhayam. That is Indian philosophy. If the enemy comes to your place, you should receive him so nicely that he will forget that he is your enemy. That is India's philosophy. Griham Satram api praptam. What to speak of friend? Even if you get your enemy, you shall receive him. That is India's hospitality. In the fight, we have got incidences in the history. There was fight, Kurus and the Pandavas. But in the evening time, they are friends. Evening time, there is no animosity. Just like Arjuna went to Duryodhana. Duryodhana criticized as grandfather. Grandfather is sometimes criticized by the grandsons. It is not an offense. You cannot criticize superiors. But between grandfather and grandchildren, the relation is different. The grandfather also criticizes the grandchildren. So, Duryodhana criticized Bhishma Dev. My dear grandfather, you have got affection for the Pandavas, that you are not fighting sincerely. You have been appointed the commander-in-chief, but out of your affection, you are neglecting your duty. Indirectly. So, old grandfather became a little angry. What do you want? No, you can finish them in one day. Why you are taking so much time? All right, I shall finish tomorrow. Yeah. At least I shall finish Arjuna tomorrow. either his intimate friend Krishna will have to break his promise or his friend will die. We'll see tomorrow. Because Krishna said, Arjuna, I am joining you, but I shall not fight. Do you want me? Still Arjuna said, yes, I want you. Don't fight. And Duryodhana saw Krishna divided, one side himself and another side his 18 Akhoyani military force. So Duryodhana thought that better let me take the forces. If Krishna does not fight, what shall I do with him? Better take his force. And Duryodhana accepted the military force and Arjuna accepted Krishna with the promise that I shall not fight. So I shall become your chariot. So Arjuna, Krishna and Pitamaha, the grandfather, Bhishma, this is the scene. Bhishma has promised. Bhishma knew that Arjuna cannot be killed. I saw Duryodhana that I am not partial. He is not to be killed. Jishang Kokhi Janardana. Just Pandavutranam, Jishang Kokhi Janardana. Nobody can kill them. But this rascal is criticizing me, so I shall show tomorrow. So he made 5 weapons to kill the 5 brothers, and he said that I am keeping these 5 arrows to kill the 5 brothers tomorrow. Don't worry, sleep nicely. So Krishna could understand that this arrangement has been done. So Krishna reminded Arjuna that Duryodhana wanted to give you some benediction, being pleased upon you. Now you go there and take the 5 weapons from him. So when my point is that how the fighting was in a sporting spirit. So Arjuna when came to the camp of Duryodhana well received him. Yes, my dear brother, come, what do you want? Why you have come? Now, you promised something to give me, I have come to take that. Yes, I will give you. You want without fight the kingdom, take it immediately. You want that? No, I don't want that. Fighting must go on. That is not. I have not come to beg that. Listen, I have come to take that weapons which you have kept. Immediately deliver. He kept the safety for killing them, and because he has come to beg, a Kshatriya should not beg, but he is begging all right. This is India. This is India's civilization. The next day also, Bhishma fought so vigorously that Arjuna was going to be killed. His chariot broken, everything is torn. Then Krishna, you have seen the picture, then Krishna came with a broken wheel to kill Bhishma. And Bhishma immediately stopped. Yes, my now promise is fulfilled. Because, my dear sir, you have broken your promise. You promised not to fight. Now, at the present moment, to give protection to your friend, you have now broken. Yes. So Krishna can do that. Krishna, he can do everything to give protection to his friend and devotee. He can break his promise. Therefore, in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Konti apradijanihi name bhakta pranasyati. He does not promise personally, because he might sometimes break his promise. He is asking Arjuna, you promise, so that your promise will be kept always. I shall see to that. This is the philosophy. So, if we actually formulate peace formula, then everything is possible. Simply we have to accept the instruction of Krishna. Our Krishna consciousness movement is for this purpose. We are simply requesting to accept the Krishna philosophy. Then the whole world will be peaceful. There is no doubt about it. Bhoktaram jaggadavasam sarvaloka maheswaram Sridam sarvabhutanam jnata mam shantimicchati. These rascals, their mentality is like the dog, and they are making United Nations. A dog can be united, is it possible? No. You bring several dozens of best dogs and ask them, please live peacefully. We shall give you food and with it. It is not in their capacity to live peacefully. See, even there is already ample economic development, sufficiency, but because the mentality is doggish, the so-called first of United Nations, they are fighting with one another. It is not possible. So without Krishna consciousness, everything will be failure. But therefore, Rishabhdev Maharaj is advising that you concentrate your service to Bharat. High education, big degrees, but the dog is not appointed by a master. His all qualification useless. Therefore it is doggish civilization. And Aryan civilization means Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Shudra means one who cannot live independently. He has to depend on some master. He is a Shudra. The Brahmana should live by education, by knowledge. Everyone will honor them. They will give the advice to the Kshatriyas. When Parsuram killed 21 times all the Kshatriyas, his father chastised him that this is not the business of a Brahmana. My dear son, you are so angry, you have killed all the Kshatriyas and you have killed Kartavijja by anger. You have done great sinful activities. It is not the business of the Brahmana. Therefore, you should return for some time and go to holy places to counteract your sinful activities. This was spoken to Parsuram by his father. So, there must be division. A Brahmana can kill anyone simply by words. He is so powerful. But that he does not do that. When Vishwamitra was disturbed by Taraka Rakshasi in the forest, he came to Dasharatha Maharaj for help. He could kill the Taraka Rakshasi simply by his word. But he did not do that. This is not Brahmana's business. He wanted to take the help of a Kshatriya and kill the Rakshasi. Kshatriya can kill. Brahmana can take charity. Kshatriya can exact taxes. And Vaishya be engaged in producing food grain. Kisi gorakshamanijam Vaishya karma sabhava. This is civilization. Aryan civilization means the division must be there. Krishna personally says, Chaturvarnam maya system, gunakarma, the varnashram must be there. The whole aim is how to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because the Supreme Personality of Godhead has to be satisfied. on account of our rebellious attitude towards the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we are suffering in this material world. Just like any citizen rebellious to the laws of the government, he is put into the prison house. Similarly, we are all sons and subordinate to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and when we become rebellious, what is God? What is Krishna? Vimura kartaham iti mannati prakita kriyamanani gunai karmani sarva ahankara vimura. All these rascals who are godless, they are rebellious, they must suffer. The Prakriti is there. Prakriti kriyamanani gunai. Krishna bhuliya jeev bhogavancha kore pasete maya tare japotiya dhare. As soon as we become rebellious to Krishna, immediately Maya is there. Just like as soon as we become rebellious, the government laws, immediately you are under police custody. There are two things, government and the police. So you cannot escape. It is when you think that I can escape God's ruling, I can deny the existence, that is your foolishness, mura. Namana duskiduna mura prabodhante noradam. These rascals, they are not only sinful, but also lowest of the mankind, who denies the existence of God, godless. The so-called, so many parties, they want to improve by becoming godless. Among the scientists, it is a great sin to utter even the name of God. They will say, oh, you are talking of God, you are not scientist. Is it not? Yes. Scientist means he must be godless. This is God. Therefore, we are making so much propaganda against these rascal scientists. They are putting this theory that life is born out of chemicals. We are putting the counter theory. No, life is born of life, never with chemicals. Our scientist students are writing the book, you know. So our proposition is, anyone against the authority of God, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we must strongly criticize him and take to task. This is our business. Just like Hanuman, Bajrang, he took very severely to punish Ravana. What was the fault? He was godless. He was against Rama. Therefore he took it very seriously and set fire to his beautiful kingdom, Lanka. So, of course, Hanumanji never did it for his personal. They were monkeys, not even human beings. The monkeys did not want such nice city, but for Ramchandra. Similarly, our principle should be that we can utilize everything, but not for our sense gratification, but for Krishna. That should be the motive of Krishna conscious people. And try to educate people to become Krishna conscious so that actually they become happy. Thank you very much.
Tananita Gita Aditramadyan Manasorasena Namanchakam Pasudurang Baju Vande Gurosi Charanarvindam Samsara Dhamma Swaganalo